Oh, it only got, like, the initial... That's a shame. That's... Click that and click this, and we're live. We are live. Oh, I should probably also turn that on. There we go. Alrighty. We, fighting with the cats, Abby? What was I doing? Oh, I don't think I've uploaded my last VOD. Big heck. That's fine. I resized a few. Let's scoot that up. Scoot this up. Oop. There we go. That should be... There we go. Alright. Oh, goodness, right. We've done a handful of things, but I'm, like, running... I was hoping to, like... 28 sometime after 9 o'clock. Alright, I do need to do that. That needs to be later. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. Find a way into the secret. Searching for the caller. Write down my badge, get my gun. Figure out who put the clothes in the trash. Find our lost bool. Oh, I could ask Kuno what he knows about the armor bits. Yeah. Waterlock, right. Oh, I could do that now as well. Locate a working firearm that shoots 446. Ask Everard. Or let Everard know I've unlocked it. Right, okay. Let's take a shower. Let's become a clean man first. So how was your weekend, Aeon?
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now.
Cleaner than me, it'll work.
That soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
Oof, run myself a bath.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
What? But this is the sink. Oh, I guess the sink is always running. I never noticed.
Only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A
Stinky
few beer cans
detective.
are
Yes, that we are.
your flanks, like sad duckies.
A few beer cans. Oof.
You feel nice and lonely, and so tired. Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub, but it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub.
Let's imagine something.
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench.
That makes sense. I believe it.
Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature.
Got my Wiggly boy in the new Pokemon game, and he's fucking glorious. He's the guy that looks like Wiggler, right?
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
We did it. We've washed off that death smell. Over here? No. It doesn't look like any of these are things we interact with. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Oof. Also, I had to refresh. Did we get the Twitch integration turned on? Yeah, it should be on right now, is it not? Is it not visible to you? Oh no, it looks like it's there. Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten into the habit, at least for this game, to during the initial like startup of stream, to open up Twitch in browser to copy my stream key over. I wonder if this guy
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence. He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Alright, well. I asked him my one question, and he ain't got a good answer. Or I guess he had a really good answer. The I don't know, bud. My end, I always mess up the widgets, even if you don't do code things. I was even sure. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it should be visible. I don't know. At least most of the times I have Streamlabs up as my view for what stream looks like, so I usually don't see, like, the widget overlay. I'm gonna go talk to this random guy. Oh, well. Alright, no good answer. No real answer for him. Sure is. Yeah. No. I don't remember if I sent you a picture where I was in the hole of the beast. Oh, you did. You did send me that picture. I saw it.
Necromancer pig? That shit was dark. Going in there like that. Oh, brutal shit. Tell me, Kuno dies. You gonna pick one out of his brain like that too? Kuno's gonna go out in a hail of bullets. Gonna look like a fucking porcupine.
You know, Kuno, I don't think you should look forward to that kind of death, but, you know.
Porta Rosa, a side alley of the Boogie Street Spearhead. A young man in his early 20s approaches patrol officer Emile Mullins and asks for a cigarette. As Officer Mullins reaches in his coat pocket for the pack of Astra he just purchased this morning.
Ooh, the young man's gonna pull out a gun and shoot him.
The man shoots him point blank in his chest. Breathless, the patrol officer collapses in the gutter.
Fuck.
His right hand is grabbing the armor on his chest. The bullet didn't pierce it, but he can't breathe. On the pavement, the patter of the perpetrator's feet growing distant. Bleed, pig, someone opens a window and says, but Emile cannot see who. His sight grows dim with pain.
You know what's a good line of work for getting shot? Oh, man. Oh, man.
Pigs?
He nods. There's silence. It carries. I want to ask him about the armor.
The fuck about it?
So when we were doing that, it was a barbecue type thing. The Air Force woman's daughter was helping my coworker bury me. He mentioned sarcastically that they were going to kill me. This is why I was be like, yeah, die, and put sand on my face. What else can you expect?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
Oh, why don't you?
That fucking had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant, you
Do
say?
you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man.
We were shocked. Yeah, I imagine so.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno. Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Wild. This kid stole the dude's armor and threw it in the ocean, huh?
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate. Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
Wow. Figured it out. We're gonna go find that armor.
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
Grabs his head. He's suddenly hurting. Oof.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Yep, yeah, that's exactly what that means. She got it in one. She's absolutely correct. Contusion's a bruise. I'm talking about this marks your stones left on the corpse. Yeah.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
Alright.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Sorry about
The
your shack.
fuck do you want with it?
Oh, there's... Never mind.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno, pig?
What are you gonna do, Kuno, you low velocity fuck? Yeah. Dude's got low velocity stone throws. He's not gonna do much to us. We've got this crowbar in hand. So you referred to yourself in third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Honestly, kind of the correct answer. This is the correct answer in my mind about someone asking if you refer to yourself in the third person.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's going to put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence. Oh my god.
Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Just answer the
Help!
questions.
He's digging his dick out!
God bless.
Escalate, Kuno. His dick is out. You're afraid.
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind's carrying the message far and wide across the Martinez. Ah, shit. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea.
Look,
Wow, uh-huh.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that, I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, we got Kuno lore. Oh, man. Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. Yeah, how do I go back to it? I want to go back to that thought. It was just a
I
fantasy.
know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should've, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Actually feel a little bad for Kuno. Oh, I don't.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno.
Alright.
You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever.
The peepo-headed critter.
Okay, Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Uh-huh.
Click, click, click.
Meaning, there's been a change in some kind of evil clockwork. There will be consequences.
Alright, alright. Alright, Aeon, give me some empathy. Unless he was lying about his dad beating him, then he's even trashier than before. Doesn't matter, give me empathy. Give me empathy, because I'm fresh out. Oh, yeah.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Uh-huh. That's interesting. So it's not him. Alright, how?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad.
Fuck. Oh, wow. Okay, alright. Uh-huh. Now we're moving something.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him.
That is a good point.
Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Act on it. Try to separate them. Let's go.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's like, what are you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
Fuck yeah, let's whisper, Kuno.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Alright, don't make him look bad. So we have, listen to me, she's trying to control you. We gotta get you out of here. That's at least my initial thought. What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy, scary. Ooh, I'm glad she's out of your hair. She's fucked up. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm feeling 3. You think that opinion 1 might make him look bad? True, implying that she's trying to pull one over.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Alright, yeah, fair enough.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
Okay, maybe 1 is the answer.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other. Not gonna let him do that.
Damn it. Saying she's crazy might blow him up. Nope.
That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand. I got you this far. I couldn't get you all the way.
Damn.
Try to fuck my Kuno! Try to fuck my Kuno away! Me and Kuno are
Oh,
tight.
hold
We
up.
ride for life.
We can try again. We can try again.
You were too pushy last time. Think this through. Try to really understand the psychological bond Kuno has with Kuno S.
All right, Aeon, we gotta try too. Don't send me the wrong way this time. What's the
Just
deal?
look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she always hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. Like
Done
she's
something.
done something. Something very bad.
Okay, she's done something. She's done something.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name.
What's up, Abby?
Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him.
Good work, Abby. Got him. I was just having a good time. We do option 2 then. We've tried the other ones.
Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you. Even enjoys it from time
Okay,
to
yeah,
time.
so we know
All
this is
in
the same
all,
spot.
Kuno respects madness.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you f***ing whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
All right,
This is it. You've got him.
there we go. We've got
Be
him.
careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
She's killed someone.
Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yeah, she does.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants.
Yeah, Kuno, you tell her.
Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
He hunches down again. He's like, all right, I bought us some time.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips. Fuck. She can read lips. You should cup your mouth.
All right. I see. So you've gotten the laser pointer to lure the cats into walking. Teach them that like pulling in a direction is going this way. We've got both the cats in harnesses right now. And Abby is giving them the tour of the house, so to speak, trying to teach our cats that they can be walked on a leash. What do you mean she smoked someone? No. I know this part. You think she has anything to do with the dead man? Probably not. Alright, but we're going to start here, I think.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa. What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Fuck. Alrighty. Okay. So what do you mean she smoked someone? She killed someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
Thanks, Kuno.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours.
Really, isn't she too small to overpower someone? She probably got a gun.
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
You're pretty sure she has. All right, how many has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
F.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
Think she has anything to do with that dead man? Unlikely, but I'll
Yeah,
ask.
she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you? Ah, here we go.
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
All right. What's the language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking nackies. I don't know.
Crazy people? I don't know. All right, fair enough. She your sister?
Fuck no, she's
No.
not my sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit. Yeah, she was just there.
He points to the apartment building behind the fence. Oh.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Janitor's closet? But that involves a point. Fuck.
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out. I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under a pile of clothes, like a dog.
Christ.
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Fuck, dude. All right, Kuno, how are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing with this? Kuno's dealing with it just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with this, waving your gun, mad dog shit. Kuno remembers what you did there. Kuno's got this shit under control.
Fuck. I think I disagree with number one, truth be told. Like, we absolutely can't leave him, right? But I feel like you think two's better on second thought. Yeah, I was leaning on two. She needs, like, cause this feels like I'm belittling him, whereas this is like, hey, I got you, bud. At least that's the way I think it is.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You wave your gun around her one more time. Try to take it away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Black pupils trying to focus.
All right. Now we can do business.
He's breathing heavily. That took something out of him.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, You get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno.
Ah, shit.
Get you hooked, pig. Get his
Fuck.
hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker.
Unfucking believable.
That's right. Kuno is a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded. Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on.
Fair enough.
Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's gotta throw his dirty popo man at it.
Yeah, I'll have to get
Don't
back to you
take
on that.
for fucking ever. Kuno's got wheels turning everywhere.
Yeah, I'm
Kuno
not gonna.
doesn't fucking care.
Alright.
There are several footprints in the mud. Sitting at a desk, Lieutenant Kitsuragi fiddles with a pen, then writes something on the paper in front of him. He shouldn't be doing that. He should be here discussing the footprints.
Fuck. Even the game knows. What happened to Kim? Well, we got the body down. So Kim's taking the body to the morgue for a more in-depth autopsy. Kim will be back either tonight or tomorrow.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you? Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
His mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values. F. See how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mugs? That's what the ruling class wants. A man with such a funny mug collection can't be this bad. Yeah.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend. The little boy had it good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine. I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it. At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
Probe into the armor. Did you learn anything?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor. Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What's the technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off. In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove.
Yep.
So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least.
About the leggings.
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm gonna find one piece. One piece is enough.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armor too. The one the bullet hits.
Ah, that's correct. That's the most important spot to have armor.
Good luck if you go for those boots though. You'd have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him.
So did Kuno. I imagine Kuno just tried us as
It's a
intimidation.
minor nuisance. It's all good.
He contemplates taking a swig from his flask. Same. Me, at all times. Thank you for the
No problem.
cooperation.
If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Okay. So we've got... Oh, well, I mean... In order to succeed, 1, the body has to be down. 2, the autopsy has to be finished. And Kimney has to be absent. This will be devilishly tricky, so don't beat yourself up if you manage to send the body to processing without getting a hold of the boots. I mean, we already sent the body away, so we're not getting this one done. This one's just dead. Find one armor piece. It's enough. Find and locate one piece, and this one's done. We got it. We just need one piece. Set our sights low so we can pass it. Oh, hey, Whales. Welcome to the stream. Is that a... Ah, cheers. I don't know, the armored jock guard dangles off ballistic vest is pretty important. It wasn't issued that, though. Yeah, that's because they don't care about your balls in the military. You're in the chair force for a reason. I'm sorry, that was fucking mean. Fuck, dude. That thought just happened. I apologize. That was extremely fucking mean, Aeon. Yeah, I'll, 1 second. Oh, Army for Life. Shows you how much I fucking remember. Yeah. I'm just, like, see, the problem is I'm just, like, everybody who is from or lives in Cheyenne is Air Force. Like, that's the only one that I remember. Like, even though I know that there's the Army Guard base, I'm just like, nope, everyone's Air Force. I'm just gonna say it. Was there anything else in here? I feel like we had already done pretty good searching this area. I don't really want to go back into the...
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. The drawer slides shut.
I love the aggression, though. Yeah, I think we've already... Oh, is this a phone? Hold up.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
Do I need to make a phone call? Hold up. Like, I know I need to find Morel. These have that. Still have to wait a day on that. Can't do that. Where's the rest of the armor? Kuno lied to you. Return and confront. Ah, okay. Now you owe them a bull, or at least a similar looking metal sphere. Get them the helmet. Fish it out of the ocean. 20 real for my night. Stumble across my badge. Figure out who has access to the trash. Ask another about the tattoos possible. I don't know who we can talk to. This might take some... Don't have any obvious leads, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so we don't need the phone right now. We don't need the phone right now. Actually, I don't think I want to do it. I don't think I want to go this way. I don't want to go this way. I want to go confront Kuno. Because I like talking to him. He's funny as shit. Come on. There we go. We do the Diablo run because navigating with WASD doesn't always work the way I want it to. I like that I can just double click and hold though.
Fuck does Kuno care?
He doesn't care.
So?
He said to thank you. Wasn't too keen on chasing down that armor anyway.
Fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
He's slightly confused. Did not expect me to turn around and be like, oh, he wanted to thank you. Like, oh.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Yeah, whatever.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Alright, whatever,
What
kid.
is this? Trying to be cool with your new asshole? Kuno was just being nice to you. You got fucked bad. Now limp the fuck out of here. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Yeah! Alright, well, I guess I actually don't have anything interesting to say to him. I confronted him. I did it. I confronted him. Did the thing. Boom. Where am I at on experience? 85. We're close. We're close to leveling up so we can get rid of indirect modes of taxation. Mostly because both of these are actually not super useful for me. Oh, Ace's Low is getting burned. Right. Do I have a... I have to unlock it. Because what I want is this one. Some Mazovian socioeconomics. Gonna become a real communist over here. Watch the mailbox. Oh. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. I'd believe it. I get that cup? No. We're going through so many socioeconomic schools of thought. Correct. Correct. This guy's not gonna have a bool, is he?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Were any as entertaining as when we became a free market capitalist? Well, we haven't quite yet become any of the others yet, so we're gonna have to figure that out, is the thing.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets. That they do. The uniforms are precisely the same. Some even have the same shaped medals pinned to their chests.
I can spell, I promise. Hey, you know, sometimes it's fine. Like, it's perfectly fine to misspell stuff. Like, the good news is, the one thing that a master's degree has taught me is that I'm pretty good at reading through extremely awful sentences. Like, misspellings, poorly phrased questions and statements. Like you have to very, very, you have to try very, very hard to form a sentence that I cannot sight read.
Which ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the Revolution. The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
Expect the figurines and
This
rags.
set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
The contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be. It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital, ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me. I wish it was more nuanced. As it stands, I cannot comment. Meant to give people hope, even weak.
Maybe.
Maybe. A good enough statement.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
A classic set. The figurines represent the 5th century Franco-Nigerian cavalry.
Oh, alright. Wasn't like much else in here. Like, here's where the boat was.
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps. The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Where'd you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
The light's buzzing resembles the purring of a cat. It seems very much at home here.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
That it is.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
How much for it?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Are you out of your mind? There's one just like that on every corner. I'll go steal a street light if I have to. I'm taking into account the risk of obtaining the light. Seems a bit steep. 700 sounds about right. I imagine it wasn't easy sawing off that street lamp.
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
There's got to be, like, an achievement in this game for being able to buy the streetlight. That's the only reason I can think of to even try and get this. God, that'd be so hard to do. I wonder if, like, 700 is the actual, like, total amount of money that you can acquire in the game. Alright, there's nothing else I need to know. The shirt that I don't need. There's nothing else in here, is there? And I was really hoping I'd be able to buy a bool
Hello.
from him.
Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I'll give this man 32 cents and a crispy corn chip for the streetlight. That's not 700 real. Do I have
Sure.
anything to sell?
Let me have a look. Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
You know what kind the tattoos mean?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Do
Anything
I actually have
else you're
anything to sell?
thinking of selling?
Fence handkerchief. I guess I don't need the dockworker shift card. So I can get a good bit of money from that. The Headless Fallen Rider. No, I bought that. And I'm never going to sell the Lieutenant's handkerchief because he gave it to me. It's a gift. Real has grossly inflated my offers. In fact, more than what he's asking. He's dumb to refuse. I don't have any.
Another time, perhaps.
Maybe our boy C. Leng has,
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Oh, it's locked. I guess he doesn't have any. Although the thing, if I look at a thing, he might say something.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Locked because I don't have enough conception. Those shades you recommended.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer. You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret.
Very
They're
secret.
practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
Shades of self-destruction. +1 electrochemistry, -1 logic. Yeah, I don't, never mind. We don't need those.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Oof. That's
Don't
disgusting.
be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
You find your hands deep in tattered
Ew,
and faded
yeah.
garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
E.
The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Oh, fuck.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Would C. Leng ever lie to you? You know, maybe he probably would. I wouldn't put it past him to lie to me, truth be told. Alright, let's see if there is actually something worth salvaging.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
Wonderful. We love clothes with different font.
This jacket is the apex of human evolution, the moment at which man became weatherproof.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
+1 composure, -1 shivers. This channel needs a fashion tag. See, I'll put the fashion tag on when I play, like, if I play a Dark Souls game again. Because that's the game when fashion is king. Let me tell you what. +1 composure, -1 shivers. Maybe. I don't think I need that yet. What about here?
The
This is
speakers
the...
below are banged
Oh,
up
right.
and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them.
Yeah, there's nothing else but the sneakers, so he doesn't have anything that I currently want or need. There's nothing over here. I've checked that trash can. Fashion is king is every game. In every game. Stats be damned. Incorrect? I mean, I guess it's because this outfit already looks so good. But I was gonna say that I'm wearing all of these clothes specifically for the stats and not the fashion. You know? And also because his mutton stash matches my mutton stash. That's the end goal, actually, here. Is by the end of my time playing this game, I will hopefully be able to successfully cosplay our investigator here. all this murder mystery is just a vehicle for mustache cosplay. That's correct. That's correct. I can't do that one. Find an arm. I wonder if that lady has anything additional to say to me. Strimmer bragging about being able to grow facial hair. See, well, I mean, if you want my honest answer, what I want to be able to do is pick up one of these bad boys and give it to our guys who are playing with bulls. Be like, here you go, here's a giant ball for you. But, Aeon, if you must know, the reason I have trimmed the center out of my mutton stash here is because I don't like the way that this specific patch of my facial hair grows, and so shaving it specifically into the mutton stash solves that problem. Because I didn't like that it was, like, the tiniest Marcus Phoenix soul patch right here, and then around it was pretty okay facial hair. And then just, like, I was like, I didn't like this, so I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna shave it out, and I'm gonna just wear a mutton stash because it looks silly. And now I'm gonna try it for a while, and if I don't like it later, I'll, you know, just shave it off. Because I can.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, of course.
Oh, I could ask about the scabs gate. I actually didn't realize.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
Now that I'm an old-ass man, I've realized most impressive, difficult aspect of facial hair is maintaining it without picking at it. Oh my god. Whales, 100% true. So many times I'm just like, you know, like, if I have to scratch my face, I just, like, find a hair that I'm just like, I'm gonna fucking yank that shit. And it's awful. I have a stripe on both cheeks that doesn't grow anything. The little mustache I can grow makes me look like I should be on that one list with people. Some of that degenerate dock worker lingo rubbed off on me, it seems. No, we're pro-union. We're pro-union in this house. Let's call them strike breakers.
To answer your question, yes, they were organized by Wild Pines. The contractors picked them up from Jamrock and drove them over. This is standard practice. The company reserves the right to man its stations.
Makes it easy as fuck to shave for work, though. Yeah, the military has pretty strong social, or I guess personal decorum rules. Regardless of how hashtag woke the conservatives want to lie about them being. Whoops, did I let that slip out loud? I'm gonna immediately not touch that subject.
Don't tell her you've met Everard right away. This time.
She already knows that I've been talking with Everard. Let's talk about the lynching.
Of course. Anything to help.
No.
If you mean, did I see him alive? Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't
Right, she
divulge
doesn't
his
have a
full
lot
name.
of stuff.
Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Right, she doesn't have a lot of information for us.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator. He was 40. or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
There's a mandatory transgender training we have to do tomorrow, and the amount of people who have been bitching and complaining about it over the last couple weeks has pissed me off. I understand bitching about mandatory training. I understand bitching about mandatory training. You know how many times I've, like, literally every time you go to a new college class or go have, like, I've transferred, what, like 4 different schools during my college life. And, like, every single time you go to a new college, you have the same you don't rape your neighbors class that you always have to take. Every time there's a new job, there's a you don't sexually harass your coworkers training. I get that it's fucking exhausting to deal with. I get it. But it is incredibly important to do.
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it, through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
I guess I don't have to tell her about the gun. Although I figured out... Did I figure out the gun thing when... Yeah, I think I learned the gun thing when our boy was already gone. When him had already left. Oh, I've bitched about mandatory training, but when the bitching moves from the fact that there is training to do... Yeah, I get that part. I imagine with the military, there's a pretty high concentration of those thoughts and sentiments. All through the 90s, it was Don't Ask, Don't Tell, which does not make me particularly drawn towards it as an option. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, the ending of Don't Ask, Don't Tell policies is probably one of the biggest, most notable things that the Army has done recently, or the military as a whole. There. But then, yep. Months before my... Oh, wow, it happened when you were in high school, I see. And half of your graduating class were off to the Army anyway. Oh, yeah, that'll do it, huh?
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11.
Let's equip my chain cutters really quick. We want to hold on to our bag just in case.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle snaps like a twig, and Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
It's my duty as a cop to investigate every square inch of this world. What do you mean?
Nothing. You're right. Get in there. Deep. Invade every personal space. Break every lock.
Break every lock.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
What was my new thought? Hold up. The Jamrock Shuffle. -1 Esprit de Corps. I suppose what bothers me about their complaining is that 5 years ago I shared in their beliefs, but with the research and education I've been able to better myself. I mean, yeah, that's the problem is that a lot of people, when given new information, decide to double down on their old information. That's where a lot of the it's basic biology rhetoric comes from, because a lot of schools and a lot of education is based on extremely old textbooks. And so when you are like, hey, you know, here's a textbook that's not from the 50s, the immediate thing is to claim, oh, it's woke, instead of, oh, science changes over time and we learn new things, or we change our beliefs to match. But yeah. It's the willingness to change one's beliefs after receiving new information, which is absolutely one of the biggest issues right now. By now it's clear, we like to look inside containers. Damn right we do. I crack open every lock, everything I can open, I'm doing it. You like to open doors and see what's behind them. Maybe secrets, maybe more juicy containers. Always. If there's a box inside another box, 10 out of 10. Top tier box. Let's be honest, you like all containers. Trash cans, utensil trays, manholes, coat pockets, secret containers left behind by the Philippian kings that hold forbidden relics. Even more so. Okay, but you haven't come across one of those yet, but one day. Wait, is that why you're so hell-bent on opening containers? You think you'll find the Holy Scepter and the Orbe de Montagne? The Orb of Mountains? Bitch, I might. I certainly might. We're gonna open this door. Is anybody in here? There's gonna be someone in here, huh? Oh, no. Alright. Flamboyant poster of a white star. Real lithography. The Orbe de Montagne is the new Boole. Correct. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Uh-oh. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. Ah, shit.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov. Situated between a poster of a white star and a photo of revolutionaries posing with their guns. This can't be coincidence. There can only be one explanation.
He's a communist.
Kraz Marzov is a communard.
Even worse.
Yes. Kraz Marzov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Wait. Hold the phone. Did I hear that correct? It says the 11-day government, but I'm almost certain the narration said the 9-day government. Did I have a stroke, or is that the case? Am I gonna have to go to a hospital right now? Or did he said 9? Okay. All right. Good. Making sure. F. It's flattering you think that I'm paying attention. Hey, you know, Wales, sometimes I ask questions. Aminard lives in this room. Father Mazov here of the working class.
A warm feeling fills you as you look into Marzov's marble eyes. The hallway behind the door is empty. No one else heard your courageous salute. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Time to leave. Time to buy these people a new lock. No new information out of this room, which is a shame. So this right here is probably where Kuno S was hiding. Oh. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. We've been in this room before. There is nothing in here. Alt key highlights clickables? Maybe. Not for me right now. I believe there was a setting. I think there was a setting that I guess was turned off. With detective mode active, interactable objects automatically are highlighted with a light border when I approach them. I'll go ahead and turn that on, actually. Make it a little easier for myself. How close do I have to be? Oh, I have to be pretty close still, though. Oh. Money. I know in, like, Diablo games, alt highlights clickables, like items and stuff on the ground, but here it doesn't seem to.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Right, we have to come back here later. Oh, we don't get to go back that way. Okay. There's a way to the balcony on the other side, right? Reinforced. My ass kicks the door, breaks foot. Kim, I did a dumb, and it wasn't the booze this time. Maybe, yeah. Okay. Talk to this. Ooh. Give 10 cents is 10 cents.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
F. Cool, I have other questions. Just immediately ignore it. It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all. Does anyone in a city like this?
I mean, she got a point. She got a point.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Well, I did shoot a corpse down from a tree, so... shooting is what I'm good at.
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells? Ugh, alright. Sad Piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Look cute as hell.
Cindy out here doing the good work, mining Kuna West's Christmas presents. Yeah.
If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time! No. That's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you.
Because I asked nicely and you're such a good Samaritan.
I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again. Damn it.
Damn it. Yeah. Yeah, got you there. This is the coal room, isn't it? Yeah, okay, there wasn't... Wait, did money respawn in here? No fucking way. This makes taking the money, I think, a little bit extra fucked. Because the only conclusion I can draw from this happening is that people definitely put more money in these locations, you know? We're taking this poor woman's savings. You're fucking correct, we are. That is a true statement. We are stealing this woman's money. Anything else to look at in here? Doesn't quite look like it. bad. Stairs out. What was up these stairs? There was this door. Oh, I can't even interact with this door right now. Okay. Or maybe ever. Maybe I can just never interact with this door. Okay, so Cindy... Oh,
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
form a guess.
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol.
Secure your money, the kleptomaniac detective approaches.
The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst
Oh,
of the
yeah.
shelling, until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line.
Damn.
The wind blows through your hair. The sea breeze cuts around you, high on the balcony, as you stare over the edge of the sea.
Take in the
The
ocean.
waves of the Martinez Inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscure the better part of the remains. This is where the damage came from. From somewhere in the inlet. The cannons. Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
Shit. Who did
A
this?
fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels.
Damn.
They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol.
It? Alright. I wonder what I look like.
From the eyes of a seagull, a nest of brown hair not worth the 50-foot dive. From a pedestrian on the dock, a rugged man staring out to sea, mere feet from fatality. From a guest on the balcony of the whirling in rags, a silhouette imposing enough to be seen at a distance.
Alright. Someone else is recycling. Don't mind me, I'll just take that out as well. So I could talk to her, there's nothing there. So it really does seem like we gotta wait. At least for a little bit, because we have to wait to open the thing, we have to wait to talk to various people.
Give me a moment.
Alright. This is that other entrance. Door we unlocked. There's nothing else over here, right? Okay, no. Wait. Maybe we go back down this way. There might be some other stuff. This is... Oh, this is like directly into the waterfront. Okay. Nothing in this box? Alright. two gentlemen playing what I can only assume is some bocce ball variation. Oh, I see. That's fenced over. There's nothing over here. Tomorrow for that. Man, I really didn't want to have to, but I think I might need to... I think I might need to go back to Everart.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
All right. I either need conceptualization or empathy. One of the two. That's what I need. That's what I need. I need one of those two. We're gonna see if we can get this man to talk to us about something. Empathy.
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing, flecks of brown and gold. It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
Excuse me?
He emerges from the reverie.
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Hell, I get longing. I've felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know? I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
What's it like to miss someone? I had a dream sequence that talked to me about it, but I don't know much.
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
Damn. What's it like?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss my gun. Fine, man, I don't miss anyone. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is. F. We miss Kim. We do miss Kim, but we don't get the choice to say that we miss Kim. 4? Ominous as shit, man.
Hunted? By what?
A shadowy figure only known to me as the X something. Uh-oh.
An ex-wife?
Ex-wife? No. It's a sinister presence that hunts me across all planes of existence. No, I think that's still an ex-wife. Insert your all-standard white man humor. Right there. Followed me into this world when I awoke. I think it may be a planar hunter. Whatever it is, one thing is for sure, it's not my ex-wife.
Still, a shadowy figure. That sounds pretty bad. I hope that doesn't happen to my marriage.
Hey, Tommy. What is marriage? Fuck, that is so funny. It's definitely gonna happen to your marriage, too. Oh, no. Don't worry, I'm certain nothing bad's ever going to happen to your marriage. Yeah, my thing has got nothing to do with marriage. No, we're gonna reassure our boy here.
Yeah. In marriage, you never know if you're doing the right thing. I hope we're doing our best to keep ours together, but anything can happen. Look, man. Thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. I know it wasn't easy to ask, so I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
All right. Hey. Onto the cross blades of existence. All right. Give me some conceptualization. Give me some conceptualization. I need to conceptualize. I need to think, brain blast. And get the best poem on the planet. Oh, God. Only a 42% chance. We take him. We take him.
Your best verse?
Fuck.
You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor
Oh, we were
stains.
so close.
Wait,
We got a
no.
12.
What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke. Whoa!
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop. He's already mortified.
No, Tommy, these are my rhymes. Listen. She continued. We're so bad at this. How can we be so good at our bad, yet so good at our job, yet so bad at our job?
That's,
Ouch. It's not real.
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah. I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
That's fine. We can get conceptualization again later. We don't have to worry about that. Actually, I guess that's the real question. Do we want... Oh, what was... Oh, the Jamrock Shuffle is our searching. Here's a good question. Oh my god, -2 visual calculus, fuck. Do we want to unlock another Thinky Boy slot, another brain slot? Do we want to increase a stat, or do we want to get rid of, effectively, indirect modes of taxation? We have this deep bonding conversation with our boy Tommy, and then it ends with, she fucked me until I bled. Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh my god, there's a lot of these. There's a lot of these. If I get more, where is it? More conceptualization, I can give him my, verses again, and maybe I'll have something better than she fucked me until I bled. Oh, I've reached my skill cap for visual calculus. Because, can I upgrade a stat? No, probably not, huh? Like, there's this plus sign here, but I don't, like, it doesn't have a thing to do with that. Although that does mean I could get, like, really high interfacing or composure or something. Rhetoric. Encyclopedia. Drama. 1. Super bad. Hmm. Physical instrument has been one that I've needed a little bit of. I do kind of like these weird like out of body things with Esprit, so I might do that actually. I think I'll do this one. It's thus far it's been kind of weird having these odd out of body experiences, so I'm gonna put another point in that. We'll come back later when we have a better verse for you, Tommy. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll have a better verse than "she fucked me till I bled." Because otherwise we're gonna have a real fucking problem. This lady probably doesn't have anything new for me.
The woman is still hunched.
Love my
over the railing.
pronunciation of
Her head
Esprit.
swaying
That's how it's
to the
spelled.
music,
I don't speak
her
French.
eyes looking at nothing in particular.
I have this, I have this really weird... I don't know if it's weird, but it's a spear. I don't care. I don't speak French. I have this... I don't know if it's weird or not, but I have this thing where I get kind of annoyed and / or frustrated when you pronounce a thing from a different language, like, really hard into that language. Like, if I'm speaking English with you, but I speak a German word, like, even though I know German, and, like, I'm fluent in German, it hurts my brain so much to, like, pronounce the German word the German way. And so, like, if someone's speaking, like, I had a few friends who know various things in Spanish. Like, if you say a word in Spanish and pronounce it, like, the correct way, it, like, hurts my brain so much. Alright, does she have anything new for me?
What is it?
Or are you hauling?
Diamonds? Of course not. Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine. Is that all you wanted to know, Lowman?
Alright, she doesn't have anything new. She has nothing new. Do we threaten our racist man again? I don't know if we can, actually. Oh, he might know something about guns. Hold up. He seems like the kind of guy who would know something about a gun or two. I think we try.
It's about not
sheep, ostriches.
I like threatening the racist man. I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy. You're just racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that we are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
What else have you thought up?
Lately, we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources.
I really hate giving this man a platform. Now that I'm talking to him again, I'm like, God, I just wish we could shoot him.
The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes, and all the other introduced species out there, breeding like rabbits. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Wait, what's this cultural victory? I haven't played Civ before, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the victory conditions in Civ. Is reaching enlightenment or something.
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses.
It is.
The others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any mojitos or leader? No.
Lida?
Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
That's songs in German, fun fact. Uh-huh.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen?
Okay, yeah,
But
whatever.
go right ahead. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calamity.
Alright, he doesn't have anything useful to say, and that's frustrating. Is there anything in this store? Probably not.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear.
I don't need any of those.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Yeah, I know you don't know anything.
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what for it does.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. For it doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
That doesn't feel like new information. I feel like I knew that, and that might have been from a stream or two ago when the game crashed. Oh.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles
Oh.
line the shop wall, inviting you closer. The
Mm.
bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak.
Yes. Booze and cigs.
There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
This is not a good place for a recovering addict. Ciggies? Yeah.
Guess not, no.
I just said cigs, but yeah. Or at least I think I just said cigs. If I said ciggies, that's even better. Tried exactly 3 cigs in my life. I've had 1 cigarette.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
I had exactly 1 cigarette, and it won me points with this, Russian girl that I was partying with that night. And that's pretty much all I remember. Her voice actor sounds so familiar. I wouldn't know. Haven't had one in 10 years now. Hell yeah, Wales. Congratulations. We're gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to go talk to the dude. Unless... Hold up. Is there an option to just, like, sleep the rest of the day away and wait for Kim to come back tomorrow? Because I desperately need him to do so much legwork for me. You do it bad after I got done. Bought a can of Copenhagen out of spite. Heck.
The bed is still cold from the broken window.
Damn.
And not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
No, I just gotta quit smoking pot and I'll be set. At the risk of background investigations, I must say that I have not done pot for a very long time. Oh, I can look at other things. I don't have to talk to them yet. She was not about chewing tobacco, and I hadn't been chewing like 6 months, but my brain was like, she can't stop me now. And it'd be like that sometimes. The hawthorn bushes outside. Photos of men in overalls toting guns. Union placards. Babysitting imbeciles. What the heck, Liz? Liz, if you don't like being their lawyer, you don't have to be their lawyer. But I can since so bad. So back on the correct non-cancer track. That's good. Fuck. Maybe I shouldn't have had Kim, maybe I shouldn't have sent Kim away. Oh, is that a bottle I can yoink? No. Now I gotta talk to all these people on my own. Without Kim to do any extra thinking for me. Another bottle I must have left over here. Okay. Those stairs are broken. If there's anything here. That's the door it came from. Ah. Someone else left their money around. They should have known better. Them greedy pigs come to town and you can't have any money anymore, you know? All they do is run around and open random boxes and steal the money that's inside. This money on the ground here? Fair game. No. Okay. Ah.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with... Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm always willing to help out nice fellows such as yourself.
Alright, Leo, who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done. Yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
I didn't realize that I was getting myself into a task. But you know what? I was looking for a thing to do that didn't involve...
Sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
I was for sure looking for something to do that wasn't talking to Everard again.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole... Not everyone, but Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and... Like what, mister?
Right, so he doesn't have information. I want to know about the gun! But this right here is something to avoid looking for other clues, so I'm going to do exactly that. Like, if I can find enough weird side tasks to do to stall for time until Kim comes back tomorrow, like, I will be absolutely set. What was this?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It's Marsh on, Arrête off.
No. Not yet. Not yet. Not when Kim's not here. I'm not gonna operate heavy machinery alone. That's insanity. Oh, wait. Fuck, wait. You can find him in the kitchen. Look into it. But he was also talking to Manana. Hold up. Maybe we talk to him first.
Hold on, Wandering Man. How can I help you? We're negotiating our... Aye.
Oh, economy stuff. I get it. I want to talk about something else.
This stuff. They already covered.
Oh. Shouldn't you be grateful then? It's a lot more than most people have. However much you feed the wolf, it's always
The
hungrier.
wolf always wants more. I like wolves.
Alright,
The
economy
man
stuff.
whispers a jaunty tune.
Okay, so there's actually nothing he adds. One brief moment, I'm going to yoink another drink from the fridge. And I'm not even going to change it from this screen to the other, because it's going to be that fast. I recede into and return from the darkness in a matter of seconds. Damn, only got one wiggly boy off. I know, I'm quick. I'm quick.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Neo said you're friends with Manana, is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
Well, shit.
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes.
Boss need more vodka?
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
So it's spiked. Nod and turn your fingers clockwise. Turn up. Turn down. Do we turn up? Do we just turn up? It is a Monday. Well, I guess in the game it's a Tuesday. Need vodka? No.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
He is sad now. I've made the... Is he holding a beer while he's working? What a man. Legendary right there. Fuck. I was really hoping that would have taken longer.
Can I help you?
Hey, about my bill,
For
actually.
20 real.
There it
Good.
is.
You got the room for the night, but remember, another thing. Great. I love those. Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. Yes. What?
Right,
Yes.
okay, so he doesn't have anything. Fuck. Alright, well... I don't want to talk to them yet, especially without Kim. So I guess it really is time to go directly to the, to Everard. Done our good old-fashioned intimidation, which is not necessarily a good thing, but, you know, we are a cop, so intimidating's kind of our playbook. Can we go back there? No, okay.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
That feels a little disrespectful. I don't have to sit down this time because I've already sat. It turns out the strikers were being served an alcoholic brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Knowing you're out there keeping things running lets me focus on the big picture stuff.
I love him but hate him.
Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew, stronger, stopped it, strike. I'm just gonna let you surprise me, Harry.
I've opened the door. Let's discuss
very glad
murder.
to hear that,
Oh,
Harry.
level up.
One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
The deal wasn't for me to go inside, so I didn't.
You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door, which you did. So we're all good here.
I lied to him, I don't care.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
There was a collection of colonial mugs there, and I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's clothes. I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it. I'm not going to talk about this because I told him I didn't go inside the room.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
That's true, but that doesn't quite excuse murder.
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
Well, there was a gunshot, at least. He did die by a bullet.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
Very good.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
I feel like he's exaggerating.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
You have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Okay, but now I'm actually confused by his metaphor. Like, the village obviously is metaphorical. I get that. Like, for livelihood and everybody living here. But what? Is that a saying? Is that a saying that already exists? Or am I actually, like, in the right to be confused here and not fully get this? The only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. Like, that... Is that... I don't know what that means. What does that mean? You've never heard it before? Well, that makes 2 humans who've not heard it before. And unfortunately, there's... I think we've actually passed 8 billion people on the planet, so there's at least 8 billion other people who, may or may not have heard it before. Alright, go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
They move his container? That's ingenious. I love that shit.
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
This is how we get him to talk to the Miss Messier. We're gonna pick up his container with the crane and bring it over to the docks where Our Lady is.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Fuck! That's good. That is hilarious writing. The one who likes hanging out and trees. Fuck, dude, that's so good.
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
Yeah, no shit. There's a man hanging in a tree. Well, he was hanging in a tree, but yeah, yeah.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough, and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Uh-huh, so the whole neighborhood's in on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions,
breakthrough imminent on
Rowing
Aces
Club
low.
people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
But who did it?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
I mean, that little bit, peacekeeping in the neighborhood, sounds very Mafia adjacent. Very Mafia mob adjacent. We're gonna, you know, you have to pay us your protection fees, And if you're a day late on your protection fees, someone might throw a brick through your window. You know?
They're like you. Idealistic people who want to make sure that bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow. One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land is an extremely good bit of writing. That is so good that I'm absolutely certain a man named Titus Hardy would never be able to come up with.
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
This is how we bring them in. We bring them in with our finger pistols. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company? I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one.
Thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Fuck yeah. It's because school is socialist propaganda, as you know. As anybody with a college degree knows, it's college that turns you into a socialist. That's how it works. That's why you have to pay shitloads of money for it. This is the one I wanted to click.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you think it was the security contractor?
You said it, Harry. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
Okay, so the proverbial elephant must be, like, the actual strike as a whole. The company is Renault. Is this information that we need to keep close to the chest? Do we tell him the name of the company? Like, it feels not important, but also, like, maybe we still need to keep our information close to us.
Absolutely, Harry. Absolutely. Sock it to me.
I'm not wearing socks, actually. The socks aren't an equipment item, but I'm also actually not wearing socks. Collection of... I cannot ask this. There's a bullet in his head. I don't know if I want to tell him this. This feels like a big thing that I want to keep in. However, the guy, Everard did say that the guy gets suicidal, rapey, and something else when he gets really drunk. And socks are the second piece of clothing that is removed when I get home from work. After shoes, I would hope. Unless you're a true Force of Chaos Aeon and wear boots and then socks. If you put your socks over your shoes, you know, then your shoes don't get dirty. But I'm starting to think that the guy maybe didn't get murdered. I think he may have killed himself. And maybe potentially, like, was then made a message of, even though, like, they didn't kill him. That is going to be a theory I put on the back burner for a while and leave it.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members.
Core members, huh?
Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Named him the Hardy Boys, which is funny because I grew up like I'm old enough to know of the Hardy Boys books, but I never read them. So what more can you tell me? Who's second in command? Who's the most violent?
Harry, they're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Revachol in mind.
I don't know, they were probably pretty drunk. Well, I was gonna say pants first, but if we're being real, it's the I hate that you call it a blouse. Then boots, pants, then socks, t-shirt. Pants are the main goal, though. Fuck wearing pants at home when you have soft flannels. Let me tell you, one of the most... The pinnacle of being unemployed, the best part of being unemployed, where I'm at right now, is that I can just wear sweatpants all day, and I can wear pajama pants all day, and I can wear, like, I can wear my house shorts all day, because I got these really comfy shorts that are, like, I don't know what they're made out of, but they're super soft. Like, I don't gotta wear underwear all day. Like, being unemployed does have some perks. However, the big drawback to being unemployed is that literally existing costs money. If I want to eat, let me fucking tell you I gotta pay money. Somewhere down the line between me and a meal that I can consume, there is money. And I need it.
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
See, that's a bold assumption that I like women, sir. That damn money, yeah. Also a real bold opinion that I like beer. Like, if it's anything like most American beers, it's not worth drinking.
You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
What? Why? What? But... In the future, I could use your backing. Could you ask the Hardy Boys to cooperate?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Wonderful. Gotta say, my favorite beer is American.
When you meet this Titus, tell him about this. See what he has to say.
Come on. Where's my option? Where is it? Nope. Go over here. Sorry, I'm just doing a thing. Yeah. We don't support that here. Oh my god, my entire thing just...
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
That's what you get. He gives me $5? Bro, wait, why?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
I hate this adjacent to bribery thing.
Good boy. A real team player. Now, do you have any more questions?
Fuck. Asking about the bullet is for sure the fastest way to get to know about the gun. Fuck American microbreweries, then. Correct. Which is funny because, like, I honestly genuinely enjoy Samuel Adams beer, which is American. So, like, I'm just being petty. Just being petty with the timeouts. Fuck. Let's conclude.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
What I really want to achieve with the strike? Again, I say how dare.
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
This fucker wants me to do another job for him.
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
It's because I'm a true free market capitalist.
A man of the left, so you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Fuck. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. Oh, wow. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do. I don't know. I do love this because this will net me 1 real, but I really don't want to say it. A patriot of Revachol. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. I'm not really. I mean, I might be, but that's unlikely. Oh, thank you. I'm glad somebody votes for this one. It's another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do. If this gets me 1 real, it's worth it.
Perfect, Harry. That's perfect. My version of the left is not against the companies, it's with the companies. Honestly, what I have in mind is a business proposal. A left-wing business proposal, but still...
Wait. What? Wait a minute. 4 is a close second. I follow my heart. It's in the heart of the cards, the heart of the dice rolls. Oh, well, I guess he's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats. And then I'm like, yeah, you're correct. I'm not one of those fucking people. So I guess he's like, oh, great, you're not that. So I don't have to worry about you, you know, lying to me about something you are. So I guess that's fair.
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs, and on roller skates.
So they're gonna build a skate park?
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Where is it?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal.
Oh.
There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
I actually want to make a snarky comment about him trusting our detective skills, but you know what? They've gotten us pretty far today. Our detective skills have done some work today.
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here in Martinez.
That is true. I am already pretty deep. Detective school was minimally successful. Yeah, maybe if I had gone to this youth center, I might have been a better detective.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Yeah, but that's when the Hardy Boys are going to be out in force,
Once
is
you
what
have
you
the
just told me.
signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I know we can do business together.
Are you going to ask me how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
A man my age? What are you implying? I'm at the peak of my abilities. I, too, am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. My body's gonna break down any moment now, probably pushed it to the limit. I was playing some Pokemon and I could have sworn I heard him saying porn shop. I see now the accent fucked with my comprehension of pawn shop. The pawn shop. Is that the, have you been playing Scarlet Violet, or are you playing, whatever the next most recent gen is, Sword and Shield, that's everybody being British? Violet? Okay. Is everybody British in that one, too? I know one of my friends has been playing Sword and Shield, and everybody was, like, weirdly British, I thought. Because I think the gen before Sword and Shield is on, like, a set of islands, like Polynesian, Hawaiian Islands type place. But I have not played Pokemon in well over a decade. Everyone was wildly British in Sword and Shield. The islands with Sun and Moon. Yeah, okay. See, I at least know, like, the most basic things about Pokemon, but let me tell you, I could not... I've been watching this one guy stream who's doing these, like, insane randomizer challenge runs of Pokemon, Fire Red, and it is absolutely nuts. Like, part of his overlay contains, like, the Pokemon's moves and their, like, their stats and their ability and shit. And I'm like, man, I have no idea what half of this means. Like, man, watching someone who's really deep in Pokemon play a Pokemon game as someone who, like, saying that I've played Pokemon is starting to feel more like a lie. I haven't figured out what area of the world Scarlet Violet's based on. It seems to be Spanish vibes, though. Like, Spain Spanish? Or the Spanish colonies Spanish? Like, would it be Spain Spanish? Okay. Anywho, I too am impressed by the resilience and athleticism of this tool that I've been provided with.
Yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive.
Thanks.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Nice. I don't want to talk about the murder right now because the only option is to tell him that I found the bullet. And I don't think I should tell that information to anybody that isn't Kim yet.
Ah, yes. Your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit clearing up phony drug accusations alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now let's talk real business.
I won't need the key to the city because I break every lock I can find.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
What if I mean, I know we didn't, but what if we killed this man?
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Could he really?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
The gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factor that in?
Thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means.
Yeah. Alright.
See you soon, Debarder. Just kidding, but not too much.
Alright, we got a lot of stuff. We got a level up. Oh, hold up. We got a thought, we have a brain. Whoa.
This is low.
Ah. The important stuff.
For the rest of the world, the Ace's Low is just some cool Revachol thing, politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket, just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades. And those cargo pants look like they could fit tools for hot-fixing your burning aerostatic. You should ask him about this.
Oh, shit. Is our boy a revolutionary? Bonuses? Ooh. +2 empathy towards our bud, Kim? Fuck yeah. We love our bud, Kim. Okay. Now do we internalize a new thought? Got 2 signatures for Everard, which we can't do right now, actually. White envelope, stamp attached to the upper right corner. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names printed on them, Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Holy shit, that's big.
It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say.
Yeah. Alright. Give me some logic. Give me some logic. Give me some logic. Very close to houses. It's got an ominous shape. I hate the fact that it's probably really not good.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here.
Fuck.
No fine print. You're smart. You can read.
Damn it. How close was I? Oh! I was one short. How does this math add up? My total was 10. I needed 11. Dice 3 plus 2 is 5. Modifiers is plus 2. Okay, so I guess... So the dice roll is its own roll. And then I have my logic base stat. Okay, so it's literally just all 3 of those numbers added up. The 3 of my base, the dice roll, and my modifiers. Okay. I could just immediately upgrade my logic and keep going and try it again. Maybe I will, actually. Logic seems like it might be smart. Might be, logic is pretty smart, but it might be the play. -1 drama, fooled by the absurdity. Wait, are these on, like, the same mural? Because this is the same one as... this. No. What? It's not. It looks like these might just be like, there's like one giant painted mural, and then these are just like highlighted little snippets of it. Oh, but there's no fucking way. There's no way I'm gonna be able to like tell though, I guess, huh? Like, even if they were, like, I would need probably, like, this face up here to be visible in one of these other ones, because otherwise I couldn't tell. Or, like, this, you know, this specific thing to be off in the side, almost off camera of one of these. Because they're all very distinctly the same style. But there's just no way to tell if they're part of the same thing. You know what? I think I will just increase my logic by 1. Now that I've spoken out loud about other shit for enough time, I've reached my conclusion.
You take the legal documents out of the
Try again.
A 12 to 40 month construct. There is no loophole.
Oh, there's no
Simple
loophole.
Truth
Fuck.
is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Fuck, dude. What are the ramifications?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out. Well, you could trick Everard. Get some random people to sign the document. By the time the union boss finds out, your business here will be already concluded.
That's a good plan. That's actually not a bad plan. is there another... Oh, the backyard wall. Footprints in the dust. Sleeping dock worker. Damaged ledger. Oh, the damaged ledger. Jizz.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Lovely. Can I read these files now?
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural.
So 1201 is the date of arrival and the time. Okay. How long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
That's half an hour, 1 hour, 1.5 to 2.5 hours that I can just burn getting additional lore. That might be something I can do.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
What is it?
To be honest, you have little to no idea. You're dumb and alone. Somewhere, not here, the helpful Lieutenant Kitsuragi is making notes in his blue notebook. He tilts it ever so slightly. A glowing rectangle catches the light. He could advise you with this. The next moment, a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's a sorry sight.
So it seems like esprit de corps is how we is a way to gain hints on who might have the knowledge we're searching for.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Shake it.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps. Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
Wait, what did you say the color was? How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
-1 due to lonesome long way home. Huh. Interesting.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What do we got?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Ticket stubs to what?
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their
Octopi?
tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
I know it's supposed to be octopuses, but, like, in my brain, it's octopi at all times. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. What? Excuse me, option line number 3? Get out of here.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Octopus Izzy. Excuse me, are you trying to name the classic James Bond girl Octopussy?
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored.
Chewing gum?
Exactly like the gum wrapper you found. The same brand of chewing gum.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand.
Oh no. Oh no, is it about to become sad boy hours?
A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
Oh no.
Throw it away, please.
Maybe it will make me happy. It's not likely to make me happy.
Outside, you hear the wind howl. A sudden gale blows in from Martinez, flapping street signs and window blinds.
Come outside.
Wait, what? Wait, hold up.
Far away and outside, the reeds hiss with desperation. Step out.
Alright, let's take it outside. Uh-huh. I'm not gonna let some spooky, shivers tell me what not to do. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Oh, hold up. More money. It's too easy. It's too easy. These people just place money in the worst of places. Alright, hold up. Let's interact.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of
slide the hinge drawer
without
open.
resistance. Or thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like familiar handwriting. A young woman.
Yep,
Harry.
yep.
It begins.
It will make me happy. Nope. But it'll make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the Bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it. Now that you're out, let go. Frisson covers your entire body, a feeling of cold, a persistent chill.
Nothing. You know what? Toss the card into the wind.
Just like that, the wind picks it from your fingers. Cold, they let go. The wax paper rustles, a whisper light and low. Then a sudden gust raises the postcard to the drizzle-gray sky above, away from you.
Wait, but I lost the entire ledger? Hold up, wait a minute, what?
A small piece of paper dances above Martinez, above slow waves crashing the shore, and the war-torn houses, and the new bâtiments nouveaux alike. Above you, looking up to the grey sky, with your hair greasy and wet. And above the distant street and the 881, even above the old fish market and the church. Its material existence is lost. This great city will pocket it for you. For your own sake, forget about it. Under Precinct 41, where typewriters fire long into the night, and officers walk the great steps and the bridge, long after the card has landed in the cold shore waters, its writing dissolved, material disintegrated. The wind carries the keepsake away from you. To the southwest, the pale violet dot disappears.
Okay, so I keep the ledger. Okay. Alright. Panic is over. I was like, but wait, that was like 2.5 hours of time wasting that I could probably have gotten away with. Look at the ledger again.
The ledger of oblivion-induced mental health is just as shabby as the damaged ledger was. A bunch of sodden papers sags from the clipboard in your hand.
I got 5 experience, though.
The Ledger of Oblivion is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your hand for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Oh shit. Oh shit, it's both. I bet you this probably would have been, like, useful at some point in time earlier. Smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Fun.
You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Damn. I know. Sylvie already told me I dunked it in the toilet. Shut up, Nose. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help.
If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you sniffing it?
I mean, the option to sniff it was there. 1 is exactly why I chose it. I'm a policeman. This is police work, just following leads, you know? Maybe it's a fetish? Absolutely not. We're here to kink shame, actually.
So you wanted to get in on the trash toilet stink collab?
Yes.
Find out what happens when those two get funky together? Okay, pal.
This is getting weird and hostile. Sorry, Nose. Let's just move on. Are you angry with me, Nose?
Yeah. Turns out your nose doesn't like self-indulgent literal shit huffing. Quelle fucking surprise. Come on, no more. The ledger is going back down, away from your nose now.
That was great. That was a good interaction. I'm happy with that one. Read a case file.
It takes about half an hour to piece. Not much is arson, petty theft, spousal abuse.
I see.
Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files, commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachon, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter. It's inornate, nearly illegible, yet marching in orderly lines. Pedagogical, somehow. Brash. It must be yours for you to be able to read it. These are the lines of someone who has written by hand a lot and has developed a style only they themselves, or you yourself, can decipher.
Interesting.
Your hand cramps up merely looking at the scribbles, drawn as by some magnet to the red checkered margins. Fast, but always straight.
Interesting.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Alright, we'll put the ledger away. Authority suggestion -1 inland M. Authority and suggestion's not bad, though. Whereas, I currently have a +1 to Inland Empire, so I could get just a +0 to Inland Empire and keep these other bonuses. Oh, we carry so much authority with our little ledger right here. And our bag of recyclable bottles. Alright. Out we go. I just realized that through... well, I guess it's likely we could have not needed to overpower the guy. But the statement that Everard gave us regarding, like, I'm impressed you were able to get in here with your physical form, applies to both us jumping over the railing right over here or knocking out our not-so-critical race theorist. Man, there's a lot of racists in this game, huh? Well, I guess there's only 2, which might actually be a pretty low number, relatively speaking. Oh, hold up. I bet you I could get Kuno to sign this piece of paper. Oh, that'd be so good. Hold up. Kuno, where are you? Where are you, my guy? There you are. Come sign this piece of paper.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I know he doesn't care. Damn it. I want to discuss the body with you. Alright, no. Okay. Yeah, I am. Yeah, whatever. Uh-huh.
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't give it the
Your
fuck
shack?
do you want with it?
Nope.
Good
Okay,
call,
there's nothing
think
new.
myself.
Damn it.
Kuno
Sad.
doesn't-
Alright, yeah, whatever. I know he doesn't care. I was really hoping I would get him to... would be able to get him to sign the official paper sanctioning the building of the children's center that would destroy a neighborhood for, you know, multiple years. Maybe you have something you can say about it.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Yes.
Alright, well, never mind. What about you? You got anything for me?
Oh, hello, dear.
Oh!
Here you are again.
Husband so has. Oh. Well, there's actually nothing new that we can talk to her about, other than things that we just haven't chosen yet.
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
He only looks into, he only deals with, coding bugs.
It's really just a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless.
He
frankly,
looks into
many
cryptids?
scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
This man's is looking for cryptids? Holy shit, I'm interested.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Hey, Lena, I'd love to hear about some of the cryptids you've studied. Please tell me about them.
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
Wonderful. What's the biggest cryptid?
That would be the giant of Kokonur. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
What do you mean, a strange light?
Mirage or a psychogenous luminance.
She does not elaborate on the nature. How big is it? How big is he?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Is this just like heat distortion?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable. That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support.
We'd love to see it.
There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Great. This is great shit. You need more.
Thank God I succeeded this check. I do, in fact, need more. What's the tiniest?
Cryobacter catlensis.
What a name.
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history.
Oh my God, tell me more about cryptids. I'm so in.
Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study. No doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
She injected herself with it? What a loony. Tell me more.
Yes. The bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
There's an immortal geologist.
Yes, and she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away.
Bless.
We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
What's the most dangerous?
The gnome of Jeroma.
A gnome? That doesn't sound too bad. A gnome? I could pick up a gnome and throw a gnome.
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
Holy shit, that's so metal.
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at.
It's just an ugly child. It's just someone's D&D character set loose on the world.
A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Are there photos? Oh my God.
Alas, no. And the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
Brutal. Seems very convenient that it just disappeared and like it was never seen again. No, it was a perfectly good explanation. Stop being so skeptical. Are we a skeptic? Like, there's no middle ground of like, oh, this tastes like bullshit, but I just want to listen to her go. All right. Are we a skeptic? Oh, it's all on me to decide. No, it was a perfectly good explanation. We're not a skeptic.
Sure, a perfectly good explanation. It dissolved in its own venom. Go on then. Ask about more gnomes or whatever.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Logic. I want to know this, because this sounds super fun.
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Yes! Tell me about the invisible ones.
The Coldamama Dakwa, or thin whisper of sound. And that's precisely what it seems to be. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. It's very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
What does it sound like?
like nothing. It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it. Could be anywhere. Everywhere, even.
Fuck, I love this.
Many
Holy shit.
scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Learning about all the spooky creatures. Exactly. Could it be here right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
But if we can't hear it, what evidence shows us that it exists other than the fact that we just made it up?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Songbirds, huh?
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Col de Mamadaqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Wild.
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mamadaqua they followed individually.
Why is it afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
How? How do you extinct an invisible bird?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadaquas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
Alright, I actually know this answer. I can tell you what happens when waves of the same frequency interact. So, I'm going to use light because it's actually easier to explain it with light. So when you fire, like, a laser, or, I don't know, a light out of a lamp, light has waves, and it also behaves as particles. Particle-wave duality is sort of what it's called, but that's not entirely relevant. But when you fire a laser, and it interacts with stuff, science class time, listen to the master of science. I am the master of science, and I'm about to teach a lesson. So, when two separate waves interact, what happens is called interference. And this is just the two waves, quite literally at base value, interacting. And the two main ways of wave interaction that people are after are called constructive and destructive interference. So destructive interference is like exactly what it sounds like. You have one wave going like this, and then another wave going almost the opposite way, so to speak. So when it's up, the other wave's down, and then they sort of cancel each other out. So you get like a net 0 or less, like a less intense wave in some way. And then constructive interference, also as the name implies, is when the two waves add together and get larger. So you get actually a more intense light or sound. Oftentimes you would use these different types of interference to test material properties. Abby worked with, fun fact, the most powerful laser in Wyoming. And that was their job for a good bit. And you would shoot lasers at various things. So my response is, and what happens when the sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency is, they would constructively interfere, making a sound louder. That's how constructive interference works. Unless, of course, so, again, same frequency doesn't necessarily mean the same, like, polarity. With glasses, one thing that your glasses can be is polarized. So, waves are inherently multidimensional. The easiest way that we visualize waves is by, like, the sine wave on a board. However, obviously these waves exist in three-dimensional space, so they can be both this way, but also this way as they move. So polarizing lenses, what they do is they put a filter on them, and so it filters out all of the waves that are not in the same direction as polarization. And there's a really fun and interesting polarization experiment that you can do, which this also has other implications about quantum mechanics, and if you really wanted to dig into it, you could. But, like, if you place a polarizing filter this way, I'm getting a little bit adjacent to the topic, but I'm going to bring it back in, I promise. So if you place one that's polarized this way, a filter that's polarized this way, and a filter that's polarized this way, you get a net 0. But if you have them slightly off, and then introduce, like, a third layer, it's actually, like, still visible light that travels through, even though... Oh no, my face is frozen! Oh god, this is a real Zoom college vibe? Fuck. Ah, no. Refresh. On my stream, everything's fine, so it's gotta be a refresh. Damn it. Interrupting my lecture midway through. But if you have two different filters in, like, perpendicular directions, you'll get a net 0. But if you have 3 and all of them are, like, offset, you actually get, like, still a little bit of refresh. But I loved the vibe. Oh, great. That's fine. Just like me at this screen, just, like, wildly gesticulating at a camera. But when you have those 3, there's a handful of physics theories that you could go into about it, and mostly it's used in quantum mechanics, but the polarization of that light actually still makes it through, even though you would think that, you know, having something cross like this, and then having something cross like this, in terms of polarization, you know, you have, like, the triforce of polarizers going through, you would expect nothing to come out, but you actually still do get light, which is really neat. However, with the up and down of our waves that we're talking about, if they're the same frequency, that just means that they go through one period in the same amount of time. So they go up, down, back to 0 in the same amount of time. But that doesn't mean that one can't go up, down, back, and the other can't go down, up, back. So you could have those two, and they would perfectly destructively interfere, leading with a net 0, so you'd get 0 sound at the end. And I've talked with Abby at a great deal of length, actually, about making, like, the perfect, like, silencer, so to speak, for, like, Abby's violin. There was a project they wanted to create during undergrad for an electronics class, that would take the waveforms of like a violin and then produce the exact, like, the perfect destructive interference to make like the sound silenced, and it was so sweet. But the professor of the class was like, no, that's too difficult, so Abby decided to do a different thing, or said it wasn't feasible or whatever. It was fucking stupid. So my answer is it mostly depends on the phase offset of these waves. Because if they're offset by exactly pi wavelengths, they will perfectly destructively interfere and will get next zero. If they're not offset at all, they're going to constructively interfere and will get just double the sound, potentially killing our invisible birds. However, we're talking about cryptozoology in a fictional world with even more fictional birds that aren't visible. So it's highly likely that none of my answer matters. Yes, Abby. Oh, fuck. I have not considered that birds aren't real. You're fucking right. I want you to know that I had this most visceral fear when I saw Abby off camera to my left, that Abby was gonna come in here and be like, actually, you just told the entire internet an incorrect representation of how waves work.
Go get my fedora. Actually,
Like, I was so deeply worried that Abby was gonna open that display case behind me and pull out a waveform book, because we still have some of our undergraduate physics books on us. I was so fucking scared that Abby's gonna be like, according to page 307 of this textbook of ultra-short laser pulse phenomena, this is how lasers interact, and this is how waves interact. Like, I thought I was about to fucking die. I was so fucking scared that I had just given you the fattest pile of misinformation imaginable. After I just, like, pulled out my big I am the master of science dick, after I just pulled out this fucking degree that I'm the master of science, I thought that I was gonna explode. 392? Yeah, I just made up a number. 394, I think, is the Harry Potter reference, if you're wanting stuff. Page 492 speaks about how lasers and where... Yeah. Oh, fuck. I just lost 2 viewers from that tirade.
cool.
I know, I'm not cool enough to keep people entertained with my physics knowledge. At least not yet. Oh, shit. Alright. I'm gonna put so much money down on, like, the fact that this is not what I was talking about. But that's a lot of physics that I love, even if I understood, like, 50% of it. I mean, yeah, a fair portion of what I told you is not, like, doesn't really answer the question that she asked. But it's adjacent knowledge that helps inform my opinion of that depends what the phase offset of the sound wave frequency is. Oh, shit. I'm gonna laugh so hard because she's gonna say something that makes no fucking sense. And then we're gonna end stream because I blew my entire intellectual load right there, and we're overtime.
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
I love that Suggestion came up with this statement, and these two, it depends. It literally depends. I'm definitely going to go down a YouTube rabbit hole about sound wave interference tonight, though, because that shit's cool. They do both. I just learned that Suggestion. That is correct. They do both depending on the phase offset.
You gotta
Also
do sound and then you gotta do light, because light also has, like, double slit experiment
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, double slit experiment. There's what else? What other light experiments have been done that deal with this? I mean, there's
Any
like
of
anything that has to do with polarization
when you
and
polarize
lensing.
something twice, and it should get rid of everything, but it makes
I did bring that up. When you polarize, and then polarize,
Yeah.
depending on the angles you choose, you actually get a brighter polarization out of it. Double slit is super fascinating. Oh yeah, the double slit experiment is like the basis of constructive and destructive interference.
What did I do? What did I do that really messed it?
You physicists are fucking my brain. I mean, there is a video that I could send you about. Hold up. Oh, damn it, she ran away. I was gonna pick up my cat. There is a video. I can send you a video later. I have to re-find it. But it talks about exactly the polarization thing I told you about. I'd have to find it again. But I can send it to you. It depends. It literally depends. I would have to say I don't know because it depends on the phase offset. Which do we go with, Abby? That they can't. Her question is, what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency? The same frequency. It would, like, it really would depend on the phase offset, right? Because if they're pi over 2, if they're pi off, they can perfectly destructively interfere and cancel each other. Otherwise, they amplify each other.
I mean, if they were different frequencies, they would have to amplify.
That's true. So then, do we run with destructive interference? Because if they're not at the exact same, they always would amplify. This is our more niche answer. Niche. You think so?
I'm thinking about, like...
You know what the most lethal diseases in the world is based on pure survival rate? Oh, fuck, dude. I don't know.
I think you can safely say amplify, because if
Amplify?
I play an A440 on my violin, you also play it on your violin, they're never gonna cancel out.
Because they're both so, like, the frequency is so
But the frequency
high,
is
it doesn't
still
matter.
440 hertz.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
You think amplify? All right, we're gonna go with amplify. Rabies, only 14 people have ever survived symptomatic rabies. That makes sense. Because don't you have, like, isn't it like a week or something? I think you have like a time limit if you get bit by an animal with rabies that you have to go get it fixed. Otherwise, you contract all the symptoms and then you fucking die.
but it would be more interesting if they canceled out.
We're talking about invisible birds. I have a feeling they cancel each other out is the answer because the birds disappeared. They're almost extinct.
They like birds noise.
They cancel out the bird's noise, so the birds stopped mating. Oh my god, maybe. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run. They cancel each other out.
Exactly.
Hey.
And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon
Even though
the
she's
right frequency,
wrong.
well, they wiped out most of the population.
Even though she's wrong, I got the right answer. Allow me to pull out my fucking degree on this woman. Wait. Oh, my other wallet's over there. Never mind. I was gonna be like, I need to pull out my pocket physics degree. Wait, hold up. The tests were performed so recklessly, they happened upon the right frequency, they wiped out most of the population. Oh, they just killed it, I guess.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have
Look up
migrated
autocorrelation.
elsewhere.
That's what I did.
There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in AI, but
The
they've
most
been
powerful
few and
laser in
far
Wyoming.
between. It's impossible to
Autocorrelation.
confirm
Okay.
the presence of any stable Coltamama population anywhere.
I do. Depends on where you were bit, because the virus climbs very slowly through the nerves from the bite to the spinal cord, then to the brain where it kills you. Yeah, that's... I knew that you had a timer, effectively. Like, you're bit, you're on a timer immediately. But I and I knew that, like, when it got to the brain or something, you're fucked. But yeah, that is very interesting that, like, it travels through the nerves. It's fucked, dude. So a bite on the arm will result in a faster incubation time versus a time on the... Really, I actually thought the opposite would have been true. Ever bitten anything less than even the most remote chance you should get the stomach shots? Yeah, I mean, I figured I get bit by a wild animal, the first thing I'm going to do is go to the hospital. Or die. I would think that a bite in the leg would actually incubate faster because you have your arteries that are in your like your thigh, those interior arteries that...
But if you're just talking proximity to...
Oh, true. I guess strict proximity, there's less distance between my hand and my brain than my foot and my brain. That, I suppose that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah. Interesting. I'm gonna have to... Okay, we can conclude actually right here. That's great. I was like, I need to get off this subject because as much as I'm gonna, like, go absolutely nuts talking about it, I am about half an hour over time.
What about what?
What about what? Ma'am, this has been educational. I see the artery line of thought, but remember it travels through nerves. Yeah. See, that was probably where that misconception comes from, is that since it's through the nerves, it's really just direct line of nerves, because there's, in theory, the same number of nerves in your leg than in your arm, but if it's through your leg, it has to also go through the torso. I'm following. I'm smart sometimes.
Slowed down by all the nerves and...
It gets slowed down by all that pee stored in the balls.
Of course, dear.
All right, boys. I'm gonna have to end it here. I've reached it. I'm fucking stupid. We made it. Oh, fuck. Oh, my goodness. I'm gonna go click on ending soon. Oh, thank you so much for watching. That last little bit was a lot of fun, but holy fuck, did we approach extreme stupidity. Let's see, is there anybody who I can raid? Nah. One of these days I'll get brave enough to raid one of these channels I follow that streams to several hundred viewers, but right now I'm not. We'll wait. Maybe when I hit affiliate, I'll have that level of bravery. Have a good night. Thanks, Aeon. You have a great night as well. And I will actually right now I will pull up the video and see if I can find, or I guess YouTube, and see if I can find the video that I want to show you about interference and a very brief introduction into quantum mechanics, and I think it might talk about superposition, but I'm not sure. I don't remember.
And I'm into Fourier transforms.
Oh my god, Fourier transforms? Absolutely not. That would kill him. That would kill him. The man's struggling in a... he's struggling in a stats class. Fourier transforms would explode his brain.